exactly does this term mean? Who coined this term? And where and why was this term prevalent? To all these questions, here are the answers. Satyagraha. If divided into two parts, we get two terms, Satya and Agraha, in which Satya, the first half of the word, means truth, and the second half of the word, which is Agraha, means insistence, or holding on to something firmly, or holding on to the truth itself. Satyagraha is a term which refers to a particular form of non-violent resistance or a non-violent civil resistance. The one who practices Satyagraha is known as a Satyagrahi, though that's a different matter that nobody practices it today. So who coined it? In a competition held in South Africa in 1906, Mahatma Gandhi, a relative of Mahatma Gandhi, came up with the word Satyagraha, and for which he also got a prize. But subsequently, to make it clearer, Mahatma Gandhi changed the term to Satyagraha. Nothing really exists in reality except for truth. And in the context of Satyagraha, truth includes three things. Number one, truth in speech. Number two, what exists or what the reality is. And number three, good against evil. The world rests upon truth, and nobody can destroy the truth, or nothing can destroy the truth. And this is the doctrine of Satyagraha in a nutshell. For Mahatma Gandhi, Satyagraha was far more than mere passive resistance. In fact, it was a strength for him to practice non-violent methods. And why this term was prevalent? To understand this, I have made a poster through which I will be describing the three major Satyagraha movements in India which were led by Mahatma Gandhi. So the first one was the Champaran Satyagraha, which was in 1916 to 17, which was led by Mahatma Gandhi. It was the first movement of Satyagraha in India, and it was a peasant uprising which took place in Champaran district of Bihar. Gandhiji saw that there were many peasants who were being oppressed by the indigo planters. So he tried to use the same methods which he had used in South Africa to organize a mass movement against the injustice. The Kheda Satyagraha in 1917-18, which took place in Kheda district of Gujarat, was also a movement led by Gandhiji. In the district, the peasants were very frequently plagued with poverty and famines. The peasants very regularly paid taxes to the British, but in that year, due to famines, they unfortunately could not pay taxes. And their major demand, and one and only demand actually, was not to pay taxes. So Mahatma Gandhi led the peasants of Kheda in their struggle against the British, holding a satyagraha against the unjust revenue policy of the British. Now comes the cotton mill workers satyagraha in 1918. Mahatma Gandhi led the mill workers in a strike against the cotton mill owners who refused to pay them any kind of wages. In fact, they also wanted to withdraw the bonus as well. The workers demanded at least 50% hike in the wage rate, but the mill owners were wanting to give only 20% wage hike. The strike in March 1918, which took place in the mills under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, was of a hunger strike. This strike was carried out in a very non-violent and disciplinary manner. The result was that of a success, since the workers got a 35% of wage increase.